There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Got it in the middle. It's Graham. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Palmer.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
We'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun on third down, Carr fires quickly. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back has not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Long way to go on second down. Here's Carr to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Moving the pocket, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Porter. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Enough to move the chains. Breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Throwing, Carr. Turns it upfield. At the 35, he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Sets his feet. It's Carr. Moves to his right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box. He knew to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. C.J. Carr firing again. Makes the grab. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Carr. Out wide left, it's Graham. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
Second down, going to throw it. Right on target this time. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll run with Gibson. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! Here's Carr to throw. They're all over him. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Making the adjustment. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Throwing right. The sure hands. It's Gilbert. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Who needs a 2-minute offense when you're this explosive? This offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Carr from the gun on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You couldn't dial it up much better. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Drops back on first down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Handoff for Jarrett. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. On the ground, it's Mobley. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing. Carr. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Porter. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. A first down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. The defense gets it done with a huge... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got the first down. At midfield, he's got room. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, fighting up. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. Left side, it's Graham. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Straight ahead, it's Mobley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on... Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Out wide right, it's Ncaa. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Running inside, it's Mobley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. Rolls right. He'll try to do it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still 2nd down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Got his man downfield. He's dropped. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to run, it's Mobley. Plows through the defense. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. And that holding penalty has really increased the degree of difficulty here on 3rd and long. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Caught. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Irish! Great place to start for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Mobley. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
Gain of 26. 1st and goal.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season.